Kashuna fiercely guarded her virginity, and not long after surrendering it, she met and fell in love with Eric Clayton. For 2 years, the couple's relationship was a roller coaster ride. But now, after only 4 months of marriage, the attraction has derailed.
He only want to do missionary. What are you talking about?
So she's getting on top of me. I say, come on, let's go, let's do this, whatever. And she just up there, just going. She said, you know you're like this. Why you so quiet? I say, I'm just trying to breathe.
You a whole lot of woman. When you get on something, you're like a drill.
Kashuna and Eric's marriage has taken its final bounce.
I was a rebound girl, okay? I didn't know he played basketball because I was a rebound girl.
Today, on Divorce Court.
Come to order. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toller presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Kashuna Little and Eric Clayton. The two of you have been married only 4 months. You are in divorce court already. So I'm going to start with you, Ms. Little. Why don't you tell me about your marriage and why you're here so soon?
Well, today makes 5 months, and I'm here so soon because when I was a virgin until I was 34 years old, okay? 34 years old. I'm only 37 years old, so I have good morals. I met this man on an online dating website. We fell really hard for each other, and then after we got married, I went to the doctor and learned that I had an STD, and if I would have known that he had an STD, I would have never married him.
Mr. Clayton,
Yeah,
you met on... Go ahead.
Yeah, first of all, I just want to say I'm being falsely accused here. Firstly, I'm a stand-up guy. I'm a stand-up gentleman and everything. And then what she said, after we got married, that's when she found out about the STD. Actually, she came to me after it came a little serious because she had went before and said that, hey,
Let me say,
no, let me finish. I just need to finish real
hurry
quick.
up. You
Hey, I'm gonna finish the story, but anyway, so, hey, after we got married, that's when she came to me and she said, back, 3 or 4 months ago, I had an outbreak. This is before we got married. And,
That's not true.
It is true. It is true. You can't mishead it to me. Okay, anyway, so she said, I had this outbreak and it's a little bit more serious than that. It's about something that's, HPV, human...
Papillomavirus.
Yeah. So I hadn't heard anything about that at all. But I had all these tests. I had chlamydia, I had gonorrhea,
You didn't have to
I had HIV, all these tests.
Hey.
Yeah. Anyway, I had all these tests and they came back negative. So
Before you met her?
Hey, before I met her, I've been tested before. When we got married, everything. All my tests are always negative, and I always keep a layer of protection between me and thee. That's what all the time. I'm always gonna be there to protect you. So I just feel like she's coming at me with this stuff. She's like, it's serious, but they caught it in time.
Let me ask you this,
Yeah.
Ms. Little. You were a virgin till you were... You were a virgin till you were 34.
Correct.
But you lost your virginity before you married him.
Before I married him.
Now, if you're going to wait that long, why didn't you wait for I do?
Because I was ready. I was a grown woman. All through high school, I never let anyone pressure me into doing anything that I didn't want to do. I waited until I was with someone that I trusted enough, and we had protected sex. And every time I had sex, it was protected sex, okay? Until I got with Mr. Clayton.
So you're pretty sure he gave it to you and you didn't give it to him?
I'm pretty sure because I always had protected sex. And then, okay, we were dating. Everything was just hunky-dory. Well, then he came and told me that was this girlfriend that he had gone back and forth with. See, I was a rebound girl, okay? I didn't know he played basketball because I was a rebound girl, all right? So then we broke up because I wasn't gonna do that. I'm enough woman for a man. I don't play no cat and mouse game with no other woman. So I said, no, it's over with. So he went back to her. That I was dating someone that I dated before I met him and everything. Again, everything was always with protection. Then he come crawling back to me. We get back together. We having unprotected sex and everything. I have a breakout. Now, STDs don't just fall out the sky. They fall off of something else.
Just let me say this. Hey, I ain't never had no outbreaks at all. never.
Because,
At all.
Judge,
Hold on. I ain't never had no outbreaks ever. And she's admitted to me that she's had unprotected sex with other men. You have admitted to me about this. Let me say something else.
Mr. Clayton and Ms. Little, I'm going to put you both out. I'm just going to put it out there. I read your papers. You said that you were a virgin at 34.
That's correct.
And then 2 pages later, you became the freak of the week. His main complaints about you is how much sex you need, how often you need it, how you like it, and what you not getting, what toys you not playing with.
Right.
And I want to know how that happened.
Let me tell you something, Judge. I was a virgin for a long time, so I had a lot of pent-up aggression, okay? But I needed a couple of times a day, all right? Now, in the mornings, that morning sex gets you going, okay? I mean, I don't need no coffee. It gets my motor going. You put some gas in the car, all right, so that you can turn the ignition. That's what I need to get me going first thing in the morning.
Sometimes you too gassed up, though.
I'm talking. Now, in the night, at nighttime, that relaxes you. That's kind of like, aromatherapy or drinking chamomile tea or something like that. It relaxes you because the chemicals are released, and then you go to sleep and everything, and you can sleep all the way through. You can sleep all the way through. You have you a good explosion. You can sleep all the way through.
When divorce court continues, has Kashuna's sexual awakening put Eric at risk?
She tied me up, and I'm thinking, okay, this is bad. This is real bad. Then she got the blindfold on. I'm like, what the heck? And I said, don't we need a safe word or something? A safe word. She say, call me Queen Kitty.
Divorce isn't easy. If you want to share your story, call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com or become a fan at facebook.com/divorcecourt.
Divorce court returns with the case of Eric Clayton, who complains his wife Kashuna demands too much from him constantly. But has Eric been selling himself short?
You know what this wonderful man who's so educated is doing? He's out there working pie jobs. It's easy as pie. You ain't got to hardly do nothing but sit on your butt. Even the first time I had sex, I called my mother. And my mother told me, you better get your candles, you better get your music, you make it a night, So
Night to remember.
Yeah, a night to remember. So every time it's always a big production, you know what I'm saying? Don't come to me all boring and stuff like that. He only want to do missionary. What are you talking about? Even though I'm a big girl, I want to ride the wave sometimes myself.
Talking about riding the waves. Like, okay, now everybody likes everybody likes to smash, but everybody don't like to get crushed. Now see, come on, let's just keep it real. We put it all out here. Let's go ahead and put it out here. Now she says she a kinky girl. She always want to come to me. Let's do something different. Now to me, you think it's something different. To me, I say, I want to hurt you. Go along with it. So she's getting on top of me. I say, come on, let's go. Let's do this, whatever. And she's just up there. Just going. She said, you know you're like this. Why you so quiet? Say something to me. Say something. I say, I'm just trying to breathe. I said that. Now she always talking to her friends and everything, talking about, hey, what's new? What's do this. She came to me and she said, let's try something different. Again, let me hurt you. Go along with it. I said, okay, let's do this. What you got? She come out there with this tight black thing on, whatever, and with the little whatever. She come out there, she tied me up, and I'm thinking, just back like this or something. And she said, it's like this or whatever. I'm like, okay, this is bad. This is real bad. Then she got the blindfold on. I'm like, what the? Right. And I said, don't we need a safe word or something? Safe word. She say, call me Queen Kitty. She with me like the grandma. She said, call me that. Call me. I'm like, oh my God.
Now, Ms. Little, were you whipping your man asking him to call you Queen Kitty?
You know you did it.
Let's move on to another topic. Ms. Little, you seem to believe that Mr. Clayton is unable or unwilling to stay employed.
Yeah.
Why don't you explain that to me?
It's so wonderful that he's got so much fervor and talking and everything today in court. It would be nice if he could take that same mentality, that same energy, and go out there and get a job. Let me tell you about this man right here. Some of the things that impressed me about him. He has a college degree in biology, all right? He also has a minor in music production. But you know what this wonderful man who's so educated is doing? He's out there working pie jobs. You know what a pie job is? This is what we call in the South. It's easy as pie. You ain't got to hardly do nothing but sit on your butt, okay?
Well, what kind of job does he have?
He working like cleaning up at the dump. He's going around
Hey, I'm doing what we need to do. Get the bills
picking
paid.
up trash, making $8 per hour, which that's fine. Do what you got to do until you get to where you're going.
That's
But
what I'm
don't
doing.
let that be the way you
Your
want to
final
stay
destination.
at. Yeah.
Mr. Clayton,
Yes,
you got a degree in biology
I do.
and a
Judge.
minor in music production.
Yeah, I do. And
I am so impressed.
Oh, thank you, Judge. I appreciate that.
Well, tell me what's going on in the employment
this
area.
is the thing. She want to push everything just so quick, just everything like that. I've been putting in applications. I just got a call for a job that I'm going to start in a few weeks.
applied for him.
Don't go there. Okay, but the little money that I'm getting, she wants to go and spend. She just spends. She goes in there for one item and she comes out with 100.
When Divorce Court continues, has Eric been caught straying?
I try not to be the jealous type or whatever. I was a little bit leery about this girl. Guess what? Behind my back, he goes out with this girl and another girl.
Did you go out with a woman that you met on social media? Do you believe that relationships can really survive the stresses of the entertainment industry? Call 1-800-282-1991 to vote now and see if America agrees with your opinion. You'll also receive some valuable offers.
If you would like your case heard on Divorce Court, call us toll free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com and follow us on Twitter at Divorce Court. Divorce Court returns with the case of Kashuna Little, who claims her husband Eric is boring in bed. But is Eric simply worn out?
You got him spanking, you got him cuffed up, you got him getting you going in the morning, calming you down at night. Miss Little, give me a little second here. You a whole lot of woman.
Yes, I am.
You're strong, you're hard, you're moving forward. When you get on something, you're like a drill.
He needs it. He needs it.
No, I know. Sometimes you can ease up on
Hang on. Do you think that maybe you just wore the brother out a little bit? I mean, you got him spanking, you got him cuffed up, you got him getting you going in the morning, calming you down at night. Do you think he might just need a moment to breathe?
Guess what, Judge?
What?
I appreciate you saying that, and that sounds good and everything. But when I'm quiet, nothing gets done. Nothing gets done at all. So all this time for 4 months. Now, when I got married, guess what? Prior to that, I was a spontaneous type of person. I didn't have to worry about anybody else but Kashuna. But when I took those vows, I took them serious. And I got to be onto my grown woman status. When you gonna learn? You're a husband now. I keep telling them, you're not single anymore. You don't have just yourself to be concerned about. You have us now. So when I go and do stuff, I think about us. When Eric do stuff, Eric thinks about Eric.
Give me an example of that. Tell me when he's done something selfish that didn't include thoughts of the family.
I mean, he's addicted to social media. He's always on it on his phone. He's always on it on the computer. And then, you know, there was one friend of his that I was a little bit leery about. I try not to be the jealous type or whatever. I was a little bit leery about this girl. Guess what? Behind my back, he goes out with this girl and another girl. And the reason I found out, I looked at his social media account, and I found out he went out with the girl and said, oh, my wife probably would be mad if she found out about this.
What about the time you went out, though? What about the time she went out, though? That's what I want to know.
Mr. Mr. Clayton, did you go out with a woman that you met on social media?
She talking
Yes
about
or
stuff.
no?
She talking about stuff that happened a long time ago.
No, it
I want to
didn't.
talk about stuff that happened right now.
Mr. Clayton,
Yeah.
I want to talk about what I want to talk about. And what I want to talk about is, did you go out with somebody that you met on social media while you were with
That
her?
happened a while ago,
After
Judge.
marriage.
Were you
before
married?
marriage. No, I was not married.
Yes, we were.
We were still dating. And we have dealt with this issue. I thought you bringing it up now. I really don't understand why you're doing it.
When divorce court continues, did Eric really give Kashuna an STD?
You brought him no perfection. He can't bring you perfection.
I brought him no diseases. He can bring me no diseases.
Do you believe that relationships can really survive the stresses of the entertainment industry? Call 1-800-282-1991 to vote now and see if America agrees with your opinion. You'll also receive some valuable offers.
Divorce court returns with the case of Kashuna Little and Eric Clayton, who say their once burning love for each other has come to an end.
Are you really done?
I just can't believe that the person that I trusted so much with my life, with my heart, would do something like this to me. I mean, how can I recover from this? Where else would I get the STD? I always had protected sex. It wasn't until
Well, you
I
don't
got
think he
with
cheated
him.
on you while you were married. This is something he brought into the marriage, you think?
Yes.
Maybe he did have unprotected sex one time.
No.
We're all human and in the human condition. You brought him no perfection. He can't bring you perfection.
I brought him no diseases. He can bring me no diseases.
That's
I
true.
haven't brought you no diseases.
That's true, but he did it and it's done and it's over with. And he's been good since he married you. Mrs. Little, you're in here asking for the cost of tests and treatment associated with STD, and I would
Yes.
like you to give me that information.
Yes, that
You
only.
do not contend, however, that you came to this marriage a virgin and you did have sex prior to your marriage with other people, correct?
Protected.
But you're contending that it's protected
It was
sex.
protected.
Your contention is the same, is it not, Mr. Clayton?
Yes, exactly.
That you had all protected sex. I have absolutely no way of knowing who brought what disease into whom. I just don't know. And since you have the burden of proof as the plaintiff, I can't award you that. You also have a countersuit,
I do.
Mr.
Judge,
Clayton.
it's-
Why don't you explain that to me?
Yeah, it's a very sentimental piece to me. I had a keyboard. I'm a musician, and I had a keyboard that I brought up here from Indiana to California, and it was about an $891 keyboard.
Yeah, right.
And it was something I could do on the side that I could earn some
Well,
income.
what happened to it?
One day, I just got an idea for a musical idea. I went to go look for my keyboard, and in the space where my keyboard should be, it ain't there. So I asked, I say, Kashuna, where is it at? She say, I pawned it. I'm like, what you pawned it for? She's like, you should be thanking me because I need to go out and get my
Did you
nails and
pawn
my
it?
hair and wig
Did
and
you
everything
pawn
like
his
that.
He had been smoking weed and rent was due. He did not have his portion of the rent. So
It ain't
yes,
nothing to
I
do
went
with
and
rent.
paid
It ain't
so
nothing
that
to do
we
with
would
rent. What's
have
your
a
name
roof.
got to do with rent?
So that we
Stop.
would have a roof over our heads.
How about you also talk about a tool set,
Yeah.
battery charger,
this ain't
megapixel?
the first time.
Mr. Clayton, I am speaking. A megapixel camera and a beat machine. Are all of these things you claim she pawned?
Judge, she pawned them.
Did you pawn them?
He was there 2 times when I pawned the
answer the
stuff.
question.
He was there twice with me. The only time he
Were
wasn't
you there
when I
with
did
him,
it,
Mr. Clayton?
he went
was
with
there.
me. He chose
I
the
only
place,
seen one
Judge.
slip.
He Googled and found the shops. So how in the world he suing me
After
over
my
something
stuff was for
he took
sale.
me to go do?
Okay, I got you. You know, I don't think either one of you approved anything. I think you guys were in it together. He pawned the stuff. No bills were getting paid. You knew things were getting pawned. They got pawned. If I were the two of you, I'd quit hooping and hollering, complaining, and I would stay together so you can be happy and so you can keep her off the streets. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
All right. Parties may leave the courtroom.
I'm not sure if I'm going to try, man.